Women Take the Vote, a 72-year struggle from Seneca Falls, New York to Tennessee. The 15th Amendment dealt with voting. It stated, "The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude." It failed, however, to grant women the right to vote. The 15th Amendment continues to deny women the vote. Women hoped that because they had contributed to the war effort, the Civil War, along with ex-slaves, they would be guaranteed the right to vote. But the male-dominated culture remained opposed. The first Women's Rights Convention was held July 1848 in Seneca Falls, New York, led by Susan B. Anthony, Lucretia Mott, and Elizabeth Cady Stanton. 72 years of marches, petitions, jail, and hunger strikes follow. For decades, women activists pursued their goals in spite of violence, exhaustion, and imprisonment. The first place to allow American women to vote was neither the federal government nor a state. 1869, progress in the West. In 1869, the all-male legislature of the territory of Wyoming passed a law that permitted every adult woman to cast her vote and hold office. Under pressure, Congress admitted Wyoming as a state, the first state with women's suffrage. This set the trend for other Western states to pass women's suffrage, including Colorado, Utah, Idaho, California, Arizona, Kansas, and Oregon. Next stop, Washington, in a constitutional amendment. In 1878, organizers succeeded in getting a constitutional amendment introduced in Congress. Protesters demonstrated in front of the White House, and in jail, they went on hunger strikes. Embarrassed by the publicity, President Woodrow Wilson pardoned and released the strikers. Wilson was also angry that the push for women's suffrage was causing strife during World War I. In 1918, he announced his support for the amendment. Wilson's support built momentum for passage. In the summer of 1919, the House and Senate approved the 19th Amendment. Be a good boy. The 19th Amendment then had to be ratified by 3/4 of the states. Opponents, mostly businesses, tried fiercely to stop ratification. All feared women would vote for progressive reforms. With one last state needed for ratification, the Tennessee legislature voted. The outcome depended on the vote of the youngest man in the Tennessee state legislature, Harry T. Byrne. He voted for ratification, but only after receiving a letter from his mother urging him to be a good boy and support the women's vote. And thus a 72-year struggle concluded when women voted nationwide for the first time in the presidential election of 1920. We need urgently to save our democracy. Learn more about this topic. Register to vote. Make sure everyone you know votes. Go to the links in the description below this video for more information. Thank you for watching, and please, let's be kind to one another.